information of plant plus storage location in the inbound delivery is assigned to any warehouse or not. A 3-digit warehouse and 4-digit warehouse are two topics are there, which I explained previously. 3-digit warehouse belongs to ECC, 4-digit warehouse belongs to EWM part. Okay. Now system will check the condition of respect to delivery is having plant plus storage location is assigned to any warehouse or not, and the warehouse is assigned to 4-digit warehouse or not in EWM. This 3-digit warehouse is assigned to 4-digit warehouse or not in EWM. So if the conditions satisfies, if this condition satisfies, then system will distribute automatically, distribute the delivery automatically to EWM. Why we are telling about talking about distribution here? You need to understand one logic here. Okay, totally very important basic this is. So you're working for a company. Okay, you working for a company. Just an example, the company is Volvo. Volvo company are working. How many plants will be there for Volvo? Estimation. I don't want exactly. Estimation. How many plants will be there exactly? Approximately for Volvo company. I can tell you some final plants. Plants. Plants means what, guys? Already you know what it's plant, right? Where the production activities takes place. Okay, all the storage kind of activities takes place. Okay, in the warehouse and the plant, all the production activities takes place. So all those things will call it as a plant. Okay, now these 500 plants, we have systems, we have SAP systems are there. Okay, now these SAP systems, we have ECC is there and we have EWM is there. We know that EWM is a separate box, okay, separate entity we are getting from SAP, where you need to manage in a different way. These both are two different systems, but SAP only. ECC is a different box and EWM is a separate box. So all these are EWM, TM, all these are like additional packages of SAP where the client should buy generally in an additional cost, right? Now ECC is having all the plans, whatever the 500 plans are there for Volvo, all 500 plans are available in the ECC. Okay, you can see the 500 plans in the ECC part, but if you compare to EWM part, do you think that all 500 plans are available in EWM? Do you think that all 500 plans are managed by EWM or not? Now I'm changing the terminology, managing. These 500 plans are managing by EWM or not? I can tell you most of the cases, all plans will not be managed by EWM. I can tell you that 100 plans, example, 100 plans managed by EWM system. Means what? For all these 100 plans, inbound, receiving the stock, sending the stock, the warehouse, totally the warehouse was managed by the EWM system. But all for remaining 400 plans, it was not managed by ECC. It was managed by the it was not managed by EWM. It is managed by the ECC or other interfaces or other systems, other third-party systems. For remaining 400 warehouses, okay, the warehouse will be managed by the third-party systems. Okay, it will not touch EWM. Remaining 400 plans. This only 100 plans will be managed by the EWM system. Okay, you need to understand this one. Okay, every company if you go, there are few plans. Only few plans will be managed by the EWM system. Remaining all plans will be managed by the different interfaces, the different third-party systems. But you are going to support only for the EWM manager plans only, not for other plans. Sorry, you're asking something?
No, RK, I was just asking, like, it is because of the cost or because of the way they are operating, they're not into EWM?
Good question. Okay. So generally, why they are not into EWM? When they're using EWM, why they are not into EWM? Because the remaining warehouses are using the complex processes. Okay, you know that EWM is some kind of EWM has provided some standard functionalities when you're receiving the stock, when you're sending the, when you're receiving through inbound delivery, when you're sending through outbound delivery, there are some standard functionalities are there. And if your business is not is in a standard approach, then obviously you need to go for some enhancements, right? You need to go for some enhancements, customization but enhancement and all. In that cases and all, if the enhancements are too high, too more too complex things and all, and if you feel like, even if you are managed by EWM system, you need to go for lot of enhancements, and it's a complex enhancement which it is not possible now. So what you will do, in panel plans you'll choose some plans which are using as per the EWM standard and bit complex procedures, so that I can do some enhancements that area, and I can use those plans in EWM system, and I will choose some other plans for next year rollout. Rollout means what, guys? Rollout means we are normal way. If you are using any legacy system, okay, now in these 400 plans you are taking some 10 plans, and you are considering that these 10 plans by end of the year I need to roll out. I need to roll out to system EWM. Okay, means that I need to join these 10 plans along with these 100 plans. I want to join these 10 plans in EWM system. From legacy system I am moving to in EWM system. I want to manage these 10 plans in EWM only. Okay, that is called rollout. And for next year they will go with other 20 plans, next year 30 plans, next year 40 plans. So every year some kind of plans will move to EWM. So it is not a direct process where all plans will be managed by EWM. Okay, so it will be managed by ECC and EWM and third party system, and slowly companies will change the systems to EWM slowly. That is called rollout projects. And every time when they roll out respect to enhancements, they will do for respect to plant. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is clear for you. Now I am opening SAP system. Okay, I open multiple systems, ECC system and EWM system. So let me create one delivery, guys. I have the PO, the old PO which we created it. I have the old PO. Now let me create. So I'm keeping the PO number. Whatever the PO number I have, I'm keeping the PO number. I'm creating the inbound delivery with 5 quantity. Okay. So now how it will distribute? Interview question is a very important question. Once I save it, it will distribute. But before saving, I want to see, is this delivery related to EWM or not? Go to header, guys. This is header. And if you see here, decentralized warehouse means A is there. A means what? Relevant. Relevant for EWM. Once you save it, it will be showing as distributed. Once you done the GR part in EWM, then it will come to confirmed. Okay, and if this delivery does not belongs to EWM, then it will show as blank, not relevant. So you need to observe these fields here. Okay, now once you save it, automatically it will distribute. Okay, shipping notification was saved and distributed to WMS system, warehouse management system. Now, if you go to EWM system, SEWM PRDI, I already told this transaction to you. This is for inbound delivery. If you want to see the inbound delivery in EWM system, that is a transaction SEWM PRDI. Now, if you go to ERP document means the inbound delivery document. This is the document 1800 1800 10897 10908 10908. Okay, if I execute, you can see the inbound delivery here. Okay, it is with error because it was not finding the goods movement data. I can show you the goods movement data is not found. Yeah, goods movement is not determined. This is fine. Okay, so something has been changed, data got deleted. Okay, now let me create some data. Here we have one field that is called WPT. If you see here we have one field that is called WPT. WPT means what, guys? Warehouse process type. Warehouse process type is called WPT here. Okay, warehouse process type. What is warehouse process type, guys? I told you in the last class also. What is warehouse process type? Maruti, what is warehouse process type?
So, RK, what I understand is warehouse process type are being used to identify the physical and logical movement types, like put away, um, pick up, etc.
Exactly. Okay. Whereas process type will be identified as a physical plus logical movement. If you are moving the stock logically, if you are moving the stock, see, we have the stock in the warehouse, and you are moving to internally one bin to other bin. Means it's a movement you are doing. In ECC, we have a movement type to define that. Okay, this is moved internally. But in EWM, double PT will come into picture here, whereas first I will come into picture if you are moving internally. Okay, and in case if you are receiving the goods, if you are doing the GR, if you are doing the put away, okay, if you are packing the HU, repacking the HU. So how do you know that it was repacking, it was put away, it was GR? Okay, means what, this material is GR, this material is put away, this material is moved internally, this material is moved to quality inspection. So all these things, ECC part, you know, with respect to moment type it will works, but in EWM part it will be working as a warehouse process type. So warehouse process type is mandatory, guys, in each and every delivery. Okay, so how this will be triggered in delivery? How this will be triggered in delivery, in the inbound delivery? It will be triggered based on what?
Document type and item type.
It will be triggered based on the document type, item type that we discussed in the last time. Now I am going to tell you two more things. Okay. Now I am going to define some warehouse process type. Very important warehouse process type. Okay. Warehouse. So I am going to configuration part. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm going to SAP reference IMG. Now here go to SEWM, SEM Extended Warehouse Management, Extended Warehouse Management. Now here you need to go to cross process settings. You need to remember this path, guys, generally. Okay, if you are able to see the screens on daily basis, you can remember the path easily. Okay, there is nothing confusion here. If you are able to practice daily basis, you can see that. Go to cross process settings. Okay, and go to the warehouse task. Okay, means what? Warehouse task. Why it is under warehouse task? Because task means what? Task means something work you are doing. Okay, task means what? Something work. Task. This is a task for you today. Your task is to pick the stock. Your task is to put away the material in the respective bin. Your task is to move to quality. Your task is to pack the goods. Your task is to unpack the goods. So each and every worker in the warehouse will be having some kind of task. So that we are defining as warehouse task here. So when they are doing that work, how do you know that this is this work? Based on the movement type, right? But in EWM, movement types are not there. So based on the WPT. So we are under warehouse task, we have warehouse process type, WPT. Can you see? Define warehouse process type. Execute this one, guys, here. So for our warehouse, we need to define the warehouse process type. My warehouse is RKWH. In my warehouse, I'm defining the WPTs. Defining the double PTs. If you see here, there are few double PTs are already there. Okay, observe these double PTs here. Existing double PTs I'm taking for one of the warehouse I'm taking. There are around 6 double PTs are there. Can you see? Put away, stock removal, replenishment, transfer, scrap, warehouse supervision. So these double PTs are already defined in the system. Okay, now for our this thing, you can see there is one WPT called 1010. For put away, we have WPT. For put away, we have WPT here. Okay. Now I want to trigger this. If you open this WPT, okay, you can see all the things. This various process type you are doing for what activity? So this various process type we know. Various process type is like a movement type, right? Whereas, sorry, this one is like a movement type. This movement type is for what reason, guys? This movement type is for this activity. This movement type is for activity, put away activity. So if you see the activity, you can see the activities here. There are a lot of activities are there. Generally, for all the activities, we will define one warehouse process type. Generally means a different movement types we will maintain for different activities. If any questions, you can ask me. Okay. So this one I will explain you, that's fine. Now various process type is there, but I want it to trigger into the delivery automatically. I want this various process type should trigger into the delivery automatically. Okay, how it will trigger? How it will trigger means, as I explained you previously, can you see here? Determine various process type. Here defining means you are creating, but here you can see determine various process type. Determine means what? How system should determine this one, how system should find this double PT, the delivery, how system should find this double PT. Okay, now if you see here the combination warehouse, this is called document type, this is item type, this extra thing. Okay, these two things you know, document type and item type, you know, because document type and item type are available in the delivery part. If you go to delivery and if you go to the form view, you can see the document type here. You can see the document type here, document type, and item type we can see in the item level. Item type we can see in the item level, you can see the item type if you see here. Okay, item type is IDLB. Okay, now we have document type and item type. Now we have two more things: delivery priority, and this is one more thing: process type control indicator. delivery priority, and process type control indicator. Process type control indicator. We have two WPTs, two more extra fields now. Previously, when you discussed, the WPT will be triggered based on the document type and item type I told. Document type and item type I told. Okay. Now, plus delivery priority, and delivery priority and process type control indicator. Document type plus item type, document type plus item type plus delivery priority plus process type control indicator. Based on these four, system will identify which warehouse process type it should trigger. Which warehouse process it should trigger. I will tell you one small example, guys. I will tell you one small example. In my warehouse, there are two. In my warehouse, RKWH. This is the business scenario I am telling. Okay. In my warehouse, RKWH, there are two types of materials I receive from vendors. Two types of materials I receive from vendor. Okay. One kind of materials, one kind of materials, it will receive with packaging. It will be packed goods for direct put away, and other kind of material is unpacked goods, that need packing before put away, before put away. Now you got it. There is one type of materials from vendor packing. From vendor you are receiving packed, vendor only packing, and he is sending to the warehouse, so that when you receive the goods you are doing the direct put away into the respective bin. Second type of materials, you are not receiving any packaging, guys. You are not receiving the packed goods, you are receiving the some unpacked goods. Okay. And that when you receive it, you should go to the packing, guys. First you should go to the packing when you receive it, then after it will go for put away. Now how it will works, guys, automatically? How it will works? Based on what it will works now? Hmm? How system will identify this material means what, guys? In this delivery, suppose in this delivery, if I receive two different line items, guys, suppose I received here, I maintain only one line item. Okay. If you see here, I maintain only one line item here. In this delivery, there is only one line item. Suppose if I receive two more line item with a second type of material which needs packaging, then system should behave for this line item. System should behave like, okay, system should allow you to do the direct put away, but 20th line item, system should allow that you should go for packaging, not for the put away. So that we need to have two different movement types right now. In ECC part, if you know, two different movement types should be there. For direct put away, one movement type, and for indirect put away, to packaging and put away, this should be some different movement type. But in EWM, we should have warehouse process type. You need to have the warehouse process type. Okay. For two different kind of put aways, we need to have two different put away WPTs. Two different warehouse process type. So in that case, we need to use if you are using same document type and item type for both kind of materials. If you are using the same document type and item type, you need to divide those things with process type control indicator plus delivery priorities. Most of the times I will divide with process type control indicator. Process type. control indicator. So it will control the WPTs. Now I am going to the configuration part here. Okay. Now before I maintain something here, I want to define the process type control indicator. Let's see. I'll do one thing. Can you see here in the top? You can see define control indicators for determining various process type. Determine various process type. For determining the various process type, we have control indicators. We are discussing the control indicators. So this one is the control indicator. We should define one control indicator in my warehouse. So my warehouse is RKWH, guys. Nothing is there. What I will do, I'm going to create one RKWH. So I'm creating like, packed. I need packing, okay, PC or PK, packaging. So this is for packing. Okay, save it, guys. So warehouse process type is PK, guys. Now I can define the warehouse process type now. I can define the warehouse process type now. So RKWH I'm defining, RKWH I'm defining now. Where is RKWH? Why is not there anything? Okay, let me create a new one, guys. So data got deleted, okay. Some of the data got deleted. That is the main issue here. Because yesterday when I'm checking also, data was not there. My plant is not there. My assignment was missing. Lot of issues yesterday. I mean to say when I opened system almost after long time, almost a week. I'm copying something, okay. Just I'm copying something. But before that, I need a separate WPT, okay. I need to have one more WPT. I need to have one more warehouse process type. So I want to create one more warehouse process type as ZPAC. Okay, packing and put away. ZPAC, packing and put away. Now I am going to determine, okay, I am going to determine the warehouse process type. Now I want to create new entries. My warehouse is RKWH, guys. Document type is what, guys? Document type is what? If you go delivery, you can see the document type here. Okay, document type is INB. Document type is INB. Item type, do you want to trigger or else not required? We can keep it, okay. Item type also you can keep it, that is IDLV. Okay, delivery priority keep it blank, guys. And the process type control indicator, I want to keep it blank. Blank means what? For direct put away. For direct put away, I don't want to trigger this process type control indicator. Okay. For in this case, it should trigger 1010 errors process type means direct put away. Okay. The same way rows INB document type, IDLV item type, delivery priority is 0. Don't do anything. In case priority type, process type control indicator is what? PK. Process type control indicator is PK. Process type control indicator means what, guys? You need to maintain this process type indicator for the respective materials. Okay. For all the second kind of materials in the material master or product master, generally in the EWM will